Hi, this is Cajun, and it's time for the weekly conference call. We'll start with unemployment numbers. They seem to be averaging about 1.2, 1.5 million a week at this point, and those are US numbers only. We're also looking at bailouts increasing and continuing to increase. German Chancellor Merkel warns of the deepest recession in the EU since World War II. And we're also looking at infectious diseases and unemployment continuing to kind of impact one another negatively. Now, what this means for us is that there's going to be an economic downturn, and there's going to be hedge funds, there's going to be asset management companies that benefit from this, and we'll be providing them with data sets and in turn generating revenue. And that's just a fact of capitalism. We're also going to be, as most of you are well aware, we're also going to be participating in any efforts that advance research in COVID-19. And we're continuing to do that. And this is going to result in additional opportunities in the pharmaceutical industry, which are opening up to us right now, which we can talk about in a bit. But let's move on to the industry side. On our industry, on the NLP, NLU dataset side, Microsoft and Udacity are partnering on a new multi-million-dollar machine learning scholarship program. And the reason that's relevant for us is because we want to be providing data sets to every student in data science and machine learning and artificial intelligence, so they can carry it through, of course, with them to any corporate environment, any corporate development, and any software engineering environment, or any data engineering development environment. On the crypto side, we're seeing nothing but buy pressure. Every day, people are speculating on when BTC will break 10K and hold. And we are on the verge of that. So that's a rising tide lifts all boats, as we know. So that is nothing but good news for us. On the corporate side, we're preparing for a capital raise, and that means grooming the company. And that also means putting a focus on passing any kind of due diligence process, and not just associated to a capital raise, but related to any dialogue we get into when it comes to another large partner investing or taking a strategic interest in vectorspaceai. On the engineering side, we've got a focus on baskets, and the reason for this is based on 4 baskets that we're providing the publication Alpha Week. And our writer at Alpha Week has been sick for about a week and a half, and that's caused a bit of a delay for us. Meanwhile, we've been able to put together returns from these baskets related to SC Works, that's the first basket, Wirecard is the second basket, and those 2 are shorts, by the way. Dexamethasone is the third basket, and coronavirus is the 4th basket. They'll be displaying returns from these baskets in Alpha Week, and this will be an excellent showcase of what our data sets can do. So engineering is working on the new data engineering pipeline and components that will help us generate these baskets on the fly and just about in real time, and filtered, with the ability to filter and the ability for a market researcher to curate. On the customers, partners, and collaborators side, it's ongoing. Right now, that's tied closely with sales and marketing, and we've got a team that's grown to about 5 people right now, dedicated to incoming sales and marketing inquiries or any kind of business development inquiries, in addition to data set signups and anything that we have come through on our main landing page. On the IR and PR side, we have a strict focus right now on this Alpha Week article. It's going to be a public showcase by a third party of the potential and capabilities of what we can do. And the readership are hedge funds and asset management companies. So this is why we have a focus on the returns of these baskets. And we'll be sending out a document on the corporate level to everyone to give a breakdown of how the baskets were generated and what components are in the baskets and their returns. But for example, the coronavirus basket, we now call the COVID-19 basket, the first symbol was RTTR, and year-to-date returns are 3,833%. NVAX, 915 to 5215, 460%. BMRA, 295 to 607, 205%. CMRX, $2.08 to $3.15, 151.44%. KMD, 671 to 841, 125%. Guild, 62 to 74. Everybody knows about those guys, 118%. They've done some retracing lately. The dexamethasone basket is exceptionally interesting, and this is the one that we are guiding them towards showcasing. The dexamethasone basket had a symbol, a component called BGNE. If you look up the symbol for BGNE, and I won't go over all the details now, but in general, you'll be able to tell that they produced a drug called Sylvant, which was made for multicentric Castleman disease, short for MCD, or long for MCD. MCD is the acronym. And the drug they produced, Sylvant, had a synonym. Siltuximab is the synonym. And this drug was applied to inflammatory chemicals related to MCD. And these inflammatory chemicals, in particular, were interleukin-6, which is a cytokine, and others, which lead to cytokine storms in COVID-19 patients. And they've recently also found that COVID-19 respiratory failure can be inhibited by applying this drug. And the article is going to break this down, related to this hidden relationship that we've extracted using the data sets and the algorithms. So this is going to be a nice showcase for us, and we're going to use this article to provide Bloomberg's alternative data and S&P Global and the others a way for a very clear representation or application of data sets toward equities and connecting them to global events or special situations. This also will allow us to showcase the ability to create short baskets from these data sets, which is what we're looking forward to doing here. So this is all we have for this week. I'm going to wrap it up. This is a pre-recorded call, and if you have any questions, you can find us online, and Tesher will be organizing the questions. If you have any friends that are looking for internships or engineering positions in data science, we'd like to announce that we do have openings. So please feel free to refer anyone at any time at info@vectorspaceai. We'll talk to you online. Bye-bye.